Grand rond de jambe à terre. Big circle of the leg that's thrown. Some momentum involved, but very little and controlled. Mostly we come from a rond or from something in the back when we do en dehors. We're brushing through first into a low attitude. And that attitude is taken from a coup de pied shape, just lifting the heel or extending the heel forward. So you don't want to move the thigh bone at all, it comes from the heel. From here, we're going to extend the lower leg in line with the upper leg. So it's a 30-degree angle, if that makes sense. It's between front and side, it's an écarté. From the front, it looks this direction. You extend. Then you're going to reach, I'm showing it in low because it's slow motion, to à la seconde. Then the highest point, that's how I learned it in my Vaganova training, is the écarté behind. And from there you go straight down to a tongue du bac. And we finish with the tongue du front. And 1 and 2. I saw in another book that it goes side. The highest point is à la seconde. And then you go down to écarté and then tongue du behind. Maybe that works better for some hips. Just try that out, how this intention works, whether your highest point is à la seconde or écarté. The en dedans, attitude back, same from a coup de pied, thigh bone opens. You extend the shin bone onto the upper leg into écarté. You circle to à la seconde, and then how I learned that the highest point is in front. Slightly different, I don't know for what reasons, than the en dehors. En dedans 1 and finish here, or closing 5th. Interestingly, in my school we learned it with the arm in 5th position and an added head as well. And I find it much more comfortable because it gives me a lift and it helps the height of the leg, and there's no problem with the arm potentially be in the way. If we come from the back, we go together and up. The arm goes in 5th. The head remains there. We always look between the elbow and the wrist, past the forearm. And lifting your chest. When we go to the back, arm to 5th en dedans, the leg goes attitude, you look towards the bar. In slow motion, I show it very low. The head goes front. When the leg goes front, you're looking to the audience. And I show it again. And and 5th. One tip, it's really not done from the knee or the upper leg. It's done pushing from the arch of the foot or even the shin bone, scooping with the shin bone, but then pushing with the arch of the foot or guiding the movement from the big toe, hearing the big toe cutting through the air. It's not this one, that is the 1920s version perhaps. It's pushing like a football away, and the power is in the back or at the end of your leg in the toe. So the back, pushing, again scooping with the shin bone, but pushing from the top of the foot. And you need to fully extend the leg first before you do the circle. One side obviously is much more difficult than the other because we're not evenly made. One hip socket may look more forward, the other may be more open, one may be deeper, the other may be more shallow. So it depends. I have a nice sensation, for example, in my right hip. My left hip is like another human being. It just never feels quite right. And the leg does never really sit in the hip socket as it does on the right. Same, I can move my right arm, I can't move my left arm, so I'm split. Yeah, we are multiple personalities, and so it's also somatically in the body. What I suggest for everybody who hasn't got the openness of the hip, the flexibility, or even the strength, it is better, arm 5th or 2nd, to do good lines, correct lines, at the lower place. Don't show off, but be clean. It's about clean lines, not acrobatics. It never was supposed to be higher than the hip, but times have changed. We would all have been principals in the 1920s, maybe not, but in the 1840s perhaps. Four rond. I hope it demystifies that beautiful, mesmerizing movement. It is clear, and you also find ways how to make it work for you, because as adult ballet dancers, very few of us have the hip openness, the hip mobility that's necessary for the high kick. If you would like to join my classes online or at Pineapple, go to holisticballet.com/schedule or pineapple.uk.com. And if you have any questions, please get in touch.